What's up? What's up? First stream ever. Zero people on here, but who gives a fuck? This is going to be the official first stream for ATFR, and I'm very, very excited about this. I've been kicking myself in the ass to do this for quite a while, and I never really got anything fully set straight except for the background, except for a couple other things, the OBS program, all that other stuff. But that's production stuff. We won't talk about that. What we're gonna do tonight is a couple editing segments, and yeah. Oh, my music is still going. There's gonna be a lot of bits like this and everything. I mean, okay. All right, sorry. I had to get everything set up here. Yeah, no, there's gonna be a lot of bits like this where I'm running into a couple technical difficulties. This isn't gonna be a perfect stream, but it's also my first stream. So uh, you know, glad I'm here and everything. It's 11:43 p.m. Eastern here, and I'll tell you what. I mean, I've had a great day so far, but at the same time, also as usual, I'm winding down at night and going ahead and doing what I love, which is editing. Um, it's kind of interesting. You might be wondering, where have I been for the past God knows how many months now? Like I kind of lost count and everything. Um, but what's been going on with me? So I'm in a new apartment, just by myself and everything, loving it, loving it. Have my own bachelor pad, I guess you could say. And it's been quite interesting just trying to get everything set up. When I first moved in here, I knew that I wanted to try to go ahead and try streaming. So this is what I set it up as. Basically my own personal streaming studio, all while my own studio for making videos, content, everything else. But what I've been doing in the past, and if you I haven't said anything about it on my channel, and if you've been following, and if you are, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Every single subscriber I've always appreciated, no matter what, from the bottom of my heart. And so what I've been doing for the past few months, especially since the very beginning of this year, has been working with a podcast. Now, I follow podcasts all the time, and I absolutely love them. I love listening to them. They are a great, thing to keep in the background, as well as intuitive things to listen to. But this one podcast I've been listening to, as well as helping out with making videos, is called 302 Birds. Now, that's run by a guy I graduated high school with. His name is Dalton Holland. Great guy. He used to run a thing called Holland Media, and then he just, pushed everything over and said, hey, let's make a podcast about the things we love, which is Philadelphia Eagles, 76ers, just all things Philadelphia sports. Um, and so they started running a podcast a couple years back, right when the pandemic started. And, I saw him back in November. He said, hey, we might need a person to go ahead and help us out with making vlogs for them. So I went ahead, helped him out with that, and ever since then we've been working on a few projects together. I create an intro for them, etc., etc. So here I am today. The hiatus I've been on has really just been focused on that. I've been trying to put my focus more towards the 32 birds content and some of the stuff that they want to release this past year so far. I guess not past year so far. I don't know what I don't know what the proper terminology is now. But so today or tonight, I guess you could say, it's 11:45, so 15 minutes till tomorrow on a Sunday. I don't have to go to church tomorrow because I don't really care. But anyways, point is that tonight I'll be working on two things. One being a bumper. If you don't know what a bumper is, bumper in production, I guess you could call it, is something that goes basically as a bumper. It's in between two different clips and stuff like that. You see bumpers when okay, here's an example. You're watching the NFL game, Eagles, whatever, and they're about to go to commercials and stuff. You get that little piece of graphics and stuff like that go all across the screen and whatnot, and then they transition over to the commercials and they go, oh, we're going to pick it up next year after these messages. So that type of stuff, that's called a bumper. Well, what this is some form of a bumper. A lot of streams start out with a starting soon page, if you will, or a splash, if you will. And so what I'm working on tonight, let me switch over to my handy dandy left monitor here. Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. So smooth. So tonight I'm working on this right here. I'm pulling a couple of my old clips that I really like, and just from recent days, I guess you could say, and going ahead and adding them into here, and then I'm going to overlay them onto a timeline, you know how editing works, and going ahead and basically making a bumper, a starting soon screen, if you will. So let me go ahead and switch it up here real quick. And while I get things started here, let me just go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to go to my splash here. I'm gonna play some music for about the next, I don't know, 2 to 3 minutes or so. Just get through a song and everything, and then we'll hop right into the editing. So just give me one moment here, and we will get things started. And if you're here watching, and it looks like there is no one, but that's fine. That's fine. I like talking. I like to hear myself talk. But anyways, at the point, let's get started. You're now about to listen to some music from my cousin who also made the outro to ATFR videos and the skits and whatnot. His name is Say J. Dear God, that is loud. Okay, his name is Say J, and he is a brilliant, brilliant artist. I think you guys should check him out. He's on SoundCloud. That's SAYJ, Say J, on SoundCloud. Or go to soundcloud.com/, Say J Music. Say J. Here we go. You're gonna love this. You are going to love this. I'm still gonna keep this up and everything. I had music going, and the entire bumper that was there, I had music going here in my earphones, even in the intro to this stream. I'm head bobbing and stuff like that. You don't even know what I'm listening to. Do you know why? For some reason, the audio isn't connected over to the stream. So, ah, gotta figure that out. Like I said, this is the first stream. I thought I got over this issue. Apparently, I did not. There's a thing called a virtual audio cable, and I had that set up earlier in order to stream audio coming out of my computer, going ahead onto OBS, which is Open Broadcast System. That's what I use, and then going on to you guys, the YouTubes, and all that good stuff. So, uh, yeah, wow. So now that I think about it, I don't even know if the audio from my video editing program would even play through. You probably wouldn't be able to hear anything. Um, so here's your chance. Now that you know that, you know, I implore you to go ahead and, put on some headphones, put on some lo-fi music. You could find that one live stream that always does the lo-fi girl and everything doing studying in the background and stuff like that. Put that on, lower the volume in your head and stuff like that, and take a listen to this if you can. If not, no worries. But I'm glad you're here. Glad everyone's here, and you know, still zero viewers, but at the same time, I'm glad, if you clicked on this, if you ended up watching it, I appreciate it. And if you skipped through and actually got to this part of the video, then thanks for skipping over to me. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to switch up my left monitor, and on my end, I don't know. Like I said, I can hear the music on my end. You probably can't, but what I'm listening to right now is called Royal Blue, and that is a beautiful song made by Say J, the guy who I mentioned before. Again, you can find him on SoundCloud. I put the what's called, I added him on here, I believe, as well as I put his name on the bumper earlier. But we're just going to continue on here. Oh, that is my editing program that you can see, right? Right? No, you can. Okay, cool. So I got it right. Cool. So I have my TV up here and everything. I got three monitors. One is a TV, one is a second monitor, and then there's this guy over here, the main editing part. And then there's you, my camera up here. So quite an interesting setup, you know. And let's get started here. All right, so let's see. So I made this graphic a little bit earlier before starting this stream. And what I did was I brought into After Effects a, new composition, put everything together, grabbed the newish, I guess you could say, logo that's on my channel. If you have seen my channel before, and hopefully you have, I have this logo here and everything. It's kind of a 3D thing. That was a very long story there, but to keep it short and everything, I mean, I went through and learned how to use a thing called Adobe Dimension and went ahead and did 3D modeling using Blender to go ahead and create an entire what do you call it, banner for my YouTube channel. So all self-taught and everything, and it was really fun to do. But yeah, so this is one of my most viewed videos here. It's called Rendering in After Effects. You can probably see the title down there. And I absolutely love this video. It's always so fun to make and everything. And right now I'm just going to mute my mic real quick because I want to check the live stream and see what the heck's going on and see if you can actually hear the video coming off of the editing program. So just give me one moment here, okay? Okay. Well, it's starting to come out of my speakers, so that might be. Okay. Well, it's starting to come out of my. You can hear the audio coming from my phone. I'm just trying to see how the audio syncs up with everything, so that's pretty funny. Uh, like I said, first stream, everyone. who knew? Who knew it would be this difficult? I mean, come on. It's funny because I can technically go ahead back in YouTube and stuff like that and edit out all the goofs and gaffs, but I'm probably just gonna leave it the same way it is. I mean, come on, you want to hear the raw product, you want to hear how everything sounds and stuff like that. So you might as well just yeah. All right, I'm gonna mute myself one more time. We're just gonna test this one more time because I just changed up the audio settings, and then we'll see what happens. Okay. All right, so the audio is not coming through, which sucks. But you know, that's for next stream, right? Get it working on the next stream. So you know, you never know. You never know. So I'm going to go ahead and so I have this going right here. Starts at about 1 minute long. Okay, I got the finest detail for it, aka made sure that was a minute long. Oh, I just deleted it. Okay. And so I'm going to go ahead and go to the very end, just double check. I'm always, concise about these things. And what I'm going to do is select the area of the video that I really want to hear or show in the thing. So let me go ahead and start from here. Don't want to just show the computer screen, I just want to show my face and everything going ahead. You know, that's Brendan Fraser, in case you don't know who that is, the world's greatest actor, in my opinion. But this is a 1 minute long clip. So usually the time to like start these streams and stuff like that lasts around 10 minutes and stuff. You have a waiting room and then everyone actually heads in. And so for this, luckily with my program, it already like loops everything. So I could just put in music here and then have clips and everything run in here for 10 minutes and it'll loop on the 1 minute mark there. Go ahead and select the other part of it. Oh, see, this is fun to make and everything. Made all of that in After Effects, no CGI. Well, I guess it is CGI. But made all of that in After Effects, did a lot of tutorials for it, and I'll tell you what, it was definitely worth it. Made for a great video. I'm very, very proud of this video. And fun fact is that when I was still living at home, this is my room. This paper that's right here. My mom, I had a fan. I had like 3 or 4 fans going in this tiny, tiny room of mine, right? And I had my mom like just standing right in the corner. I'm like, okay, just throw paper and everything. We probably did like maybe 14, maybe 15 different takes and everything of this thing where I'm just freaking out in my in my computer chair, different chair than what I have now. Actually, now that I just realized, so God, this dates me a little further back. But yeah, actually, I think this video pre-pandemic. I think it was, might have been, but yeah, no, I had my mom going ahead and she's just tossing it. I'm like, just keep going, just go ahead and toss it. And it was a good time. It was a really good time. Very fond memory for that one. I just I can't get over how ridiculous it was because I'm like, hey, can you come here real quick? Like, this is the majority of my videos. If there's a lot of videos that she was featured. In fact, actually, one of the videos that are timed up in here is her recording this and stuff, and she goes, "I got to go to lunch soon," because I'm just filming this on her lunch break and stuff with work, and it was definitely worth it making this. But shout outs to our moms who help us make videos, right? Shout out. All right, so let's pop over. We're just gotta get some motion in this. Can't keep it too standing. Let's see. Okay, a little bit of laugh and everything. We pop that in right there. Yeah, that's perfect. And so there's no particular order to these and everything. These are already randomly assorted into my timeline or media sourcing menu, whatever you want to call it. And we can go ahead and just throw them in and stuff like that. And I just want to add in some of the good parts, right? This is one of my favorite parts right here. Get a frisbee stuck in a tree for disc golf. And going up and trying to get up there. That was a good time. Let's bring it right about there. Of course, that was my era of doing the excuse me, of doing the Archer voice and everything. Well, how to wait? Let me try. Lana. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't. Everyone knows him for Bob's Burgers, but the same voice actor does Archer. If you've ever seen that show, I don't I've watched 1 or 2 episodes of Bob's Burgers, not really my thing. So I don't really know what he would say in Bob's Burgers. I don't know what, like, the oh, oh, that was weird. My camera did a thingy. Oh, no. Oh, welcome to Dark Matt. I don't know what to say. It's like a Dark Brandon thing. It's welcome to Dark Matt, I guess. All right, let's see what we can do here real quick. Oh, I see why. Yeah, the thing. I have this thing where it like times out everything, and let's see here. Nope, that doesn't work either. No, no. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, 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 okay. All right, that's not bad. It's not bad. All right, we'll work with this, right? Not as good as it was earlier, but we'll work with it. All right. So we brought that in. Let's go ahead. This was killer to edit. So I found this voice actor off of Fiverr, and you can see on the screen here, right? Yeah, yeah, you can see it. So I found this voice actor off of Fiverr, British fellow, and I absolutely loved his voice. I used him once for the first time I used him was for a video, where I was doing like a blooper reel, essentially like a fake blooper reel. It was a skit, and you might have seen it before, might not have, but it was a blooper reel for a skincare like commercial, or whatever, like for face wash or whatever, and what did I call it? La something. La Refresha, whatever. Yeah, La Refresha. But anyways, did a great job with that. And so I decided to use them again for this video where, doing Mission Impossible, but essentially the mission is not possible because this guy wanted to grab his camera and record his daughter's first steps, essentially. With the home camera, this fucking Sears VHS cam that I got years ago. And so that was a fun one to make, especially for the graphics I went in here. I mean, come on, let me just roll these back real quick. I mean, you got the whole like VHS effect and everything, the curved edges, some stock photo I found. We got that. I found this like cool website with maps. Ah, like it just looks so perfect. I don't know. I even use like the VHS type text at the bottom here, but definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. This one of my first Roller Coaster Tycoon videos. Actually, I have 2 of them, and the other one I collaborated with a guy named Red Eyes Green Dragon, or yeah, Red Eyes Green Dragon, and it's all one word, by the way. Red Eyes Green Dragon. Shout out to Alex. Alex, you were amazing to work with. I want to work with you again soon for a skit. I haven't gotten back into skits because of reasons I explained prior, in the beginning of this film, but at the same time, also we should definitely do a video again. Guy is awesome. He is a great person to work with. Absolutely hilarious content, and he really inspired me to get into doing this Roller Coaster Tycoon skit, where basically I'm having a PTSD attack over the fact that in the game you can crash, as you can see here, you can crash roller coasters. Um, Absolutely crazy concept, and seeing it grown up, because remember, this game Roller Coaster Tycoon released in, I think it was 1996, I think, and oh my god, this game is phenomenal. Maybe I'll do a stream in the future on it, maybe not, but at the same time also, a lot of core canon lore, I guess you could call it, for me was just sitting in my brother's room. He's playing Roller Coaster Tycoon, and I'm like, "Can you please?" I'm begging him. I'm like, "Can you please make a roller coaster crash in this game?" Because I mean, I have a fucked up sense of humor and everything, even growing up and stuff like that. And so, then there was a ticker at the bottom of the game, and that video I did with Alex kind of plays on that, but if you don't know what it is, there's a ticker at the very bottom, like a telegram almost, and it has this bup, 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 like noise that comes about. And after you crash the roller coaster, it says 47 people or however many people died on this coaster. Like, holy shit. like for a kids game to run on Windows 95, that is some heavy shit. Like, let me tell you, man, that is some heavy fucking shit. Oh god. But anyways, I'm gonna use this very short bit and stuff like that. Nothing too crazy. I guess you know what's kind of funny about this stream, and honestly, we're running at Jesus, we're running at 29 minutes. We're almost at 30 minutes long for this stream. That is crazy. Kind of flew by for me. But the thing is that I don't really think I'm gonna get it to the other video with editing and stuff like that, especially with the amount of me talking right now and talking you through some of these videos I've made in the past. Kind of your first, I guess is like the first behind the scenes look to everything, but we just hit 30 minutes. All right. Let's go ahead and continue on with everything. Um I don't want to waste too much time with going ahead and talking through all these. But I mean, I do like explaining some of them. This is the very beginning of the pandemic and stuff like that. And I was talking about the Super Bowl and how ridiculous it was, for everyone to be focused on this thing where everyone is just running around catching a ball and stuff like that when the world is basically burning. At the time, it was funny because, it was, the hot topic and stuff like that. Now it's still the hot topic, but thank God we're out of that shit. So, I'm actually going to skip over that video. I mean, use a small bit. Just use a small bit, because we got a lot of space to fill in here. These are about 2 to 3 second clips, maybe 4 second clips in between. It might be too short for some of these, so I might actually go ahead and adjust the sizing for these, or sorry, length. Yeah, I'll just do it that way. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. And we got this. Your your one neighbor, your strong neighbor, the file is called, but basically it's that one guy who's shoveling or plowing snow outside in like 30-degree weather, go like, oh, this is nothing, dude. Sorry, let me try this again. Oh, no, don't worry about this. This is nothing. Everything, I've been doing this for years and stuff like that. I come from Ontario. Like, it's fine. Like, this is nothing, man. Like, you should see like the amount of snow I shovel back at home. I'm just gonna use that clip there. This video was good, but it was kind of I have mixed feelings about this video. This was the one where basically just a guy who doesn't care comes onto like a station like ESPN or whatever, and he just doesn't care really. I guess it's really the story. Like, I honestly I feel like I made this video to go ahead and just flex or try to challenge myself on like making like lower thirds. If you don't know what a lower third is, that's basically what this is. Whenever you see a name that pops up on a newscast or stream or whatever, and there's a name there and stuff like that, or credentials, that's typically called a lower third. And now, why is it called a lower third? Well, the entire screen essentially, if you look at here, let me change the camera because I can do that. Oh, look at that! Look, I can do this. Look, cool. All right, so a typical screen and everything. I'm looking over here because that's where my stream is, as well as my OBS is up there. So I'm just looking this way to try to position myself here. But essentially, so a lower third is, well, every like it's a thing called a rule thirds, basically. So it's a tic-tac-toe that goes onto your screen. You got the two here and the two here and stuff like that. Just imagine a nice tic-tac-toe, however I do this mirror thing with the screen, but it's a tic-tac-toe goes across the screen. So that means everything is divided by thirds, going horizontal and vertical. And so the lower third is called lower third because of that. As far as my understanding, maybe there's something different, but that's what I was taught. So this is called a lower third. I've made plenty of them before. If you've seen the vlogs I've done for the 302 Birds, if you haven't, please, again, 302 Birds on YouTube, as well as other social media on Instagram and TikTok. Go check them out. Great people, great folks. I've made a bunch of pieces of content for them, but I made a lower third where basically this bottom piece pops up. So let me go ahead and change my screen here. Oh, there we go. Nice little slide. I don't know why it's just sliding for that one. I guess I got to set it up for everything else. Still learning. Everyone's learning. And so I already got that in, so that's cool. Okay, okay, this one was good. Every After Effects tutorial, and this is too true to my core. Look at that. Remember when I had short hair? Hold on, let me take this off, because if you haven't seen me in this long, and some of you have, because I know some of you personally, I guess, but at the same time also, if you don't know what my hair looks like now, if you couldn't tell by this whole scrunchy bunch going on in the back, let me show you. Ugh. This is my hair now, and good God almighty, I need a haircut. want to go back to that hair. That hair is actually not bad now that I look at it and stuff like that. It's just a little bit more fitting, I guess you could call it. But also I'm a hat guy now. I love wearing. Oh, you can see in one of my older videos. So then take a look here. Let's see. And boom goes dynamite. Yep, there we go. Yeah, see? Hat. I still have that one and everything. Got that back in 2019. So, right before the pandemic. Got it for Christmas, actually. But yeah, no, I've always been a hat guy, or at least started to become more of a hat guy. I don't know what to say here and everything. First stream, guys. Come on, give me a break. But point is that yeah, lots of changed. Hair changed and everything. Want to go back to that old haircut and stuff like that. And yeah. All right, so we're going to skip forward here, and we're just going to go ahead. Oh, yeah. This is where I'm freaking out with the fact that they skipped over maybe like 5 or 6 steps going through the actual tutorial, which is basically what every tutorial is like. There's a lot of like off-screen stuff going on here. Let me keep this one clip here. Let's see. It's only 1 second, so it's not really significant, but it'll work. All right. Yeah, it's the same thing. Yes. Okay. This is a fun one to do. So, God, seriously, like, what the fuck? I swear, I feel like my hairline went back. Like, I don't even have that. No, like, oh wait, hold on. Is it this way? If I look that way, then I can't see the screen. But it's about the same hairline. Jesus. I need to go back to that haircut, man. God damn. Am I simping for myself right now? Is that called narcissism? No. Yes. No. Comment below. I don't fucking know. But anyways, yeah, there we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. I forgot how great the skit was. All right, since this video is gonna loop, I can still cut it back all the way here, so it's fine. All right, we got our clips in there. Again, this is only a starting screen, stuff like that. And again, just to recap, it looks like this. I'm gonna minimize these and stuff like that, but God, that fucking video. The backstory on that video, essentially, I remember it was my usual anxiety after an upload, and it's true and everything because the guy in the video, again, I don't think the audio is coming through for these people, but these people, my videos, whatever, different characters, I guess you could say. So these people, whatever. Point is that these videos and everything, this video in particular, was very fun to make, as well as it's just a nice visualization about the fact that when you upload something, it's just you get this sting of anxiety and stuff like that. Like no matter how many people view it, no matter who likes it or who doesn't, stuff like that, I still get the sting of just like, is it good enough? And then that was a motivating factor for me to go ahead and push forward and make better stuff. Last few months I've been struggling with that, working on these things for 32 Birds. And I got to say, it's been helping motivate me to do a lot of things, especially with, my own personal life, as well as, pursuing making videos and stuff like that for them. And just, keeping up my line of work, I guess you could say, because I don't have a job at the moment working at this, but at the same time, I'm enjoying what I do on a hobby level, I guess you could say. So it's just interesting, but let's continue on. There's a song on here on my playlist that's playing in the background again. I don't think you can hear it. Yeah, I don't think you can hear it. But it's called Jaded. Actually, I'm gonna bring it over here real quick just so you can see what I'm talking about. Because my God, this song is beautiful. So, Say J did a collaboration with a person named, collab, whatever you want to call it, Aflove, I guess you could call it Aflove. This song is phenomenal. Her singing is perfect. oh god, it's just there's so much great stuff about this song, and like this person said, it's a jaded by kind of day to day. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I mean, absolutely great song. Definitely recommend it. Definitely recommend again checking out Say J. The reason why and I think I mentioned this before, or maybe I didn't, but the reason why I keep recommending Say J is the fact that he was when he developed the song for my outro pieces for my videos and stuff like that. Actually, I don't even know if I have it in any of these videos. Let's see here. No. Let's see. This one, no. Oh, I do. So yeah, this end card, I guess you could call it here. These two spots where like the next, suggested videos go. But if you ever see my videos, you ever seen this area, he made a song that I overlaid on top of this, and beautiful song, works perfectly with it. Runs with the theme of my channel and stuff like that, which yet to be determined, man. I mean, I've never had a theme for the channel, and then I started doing skits and stuff like that. And now I'm doing this live streaming. So the fuck am I doing? I don't know. But all right, so we already finally got these in. And you know what? I really need to go to the bathroom real quick. And it's been 40 minutes streaming so far. So I'm going to pause here. I'm going to go to my splash here and mute myself. And then I will be back within 5 minutes or so, maybe 10. 5 minutes. We'll keep it at 5 minutes and everything. I mean, this is going to be a long shot stream and everything. If you're watching the replay for this, go ahead and skip forward and stuff like that. But yeah, I will be back soon. Appreciate you guys sticking around for this, and I will be back in just a sec. Thank you very much. Hello. I see one person is viewing. Oh, there we go. There we go. No. All right, I'm back. A little bit of bathroom break and everything else. Did I take a shisha? Maybe not. Maybe I did. Who knows? Who knows? Who really cares? Why am I even mentioning that? Okay, let's get started here. So, we have our timeline. What the fuck is playing on my PC? That's fine. All right, so we're going to continue on here, and it looks like we're at 49 minutes. Okay. My goal for this whole thing was to keep it at least an hour, or sorry, at maximum an hour. I didn't want to just have my first stream be me rambling on stuff like that. And so far it has been that. Look what I'm doing right now. So I'm just gonna try to keep it short and brief at an hour, and that's pretty short for most streams. I've seen a lot of streams that go ahead and go to like 3 hours and stuff like that. So it's pretty crazy. Okay. So what I want to do with these clips, I want to make them a lot like my outro and everything. There's a theme that I use from Red Giant Universe called VHS Effect, but let's go ahead and size these down first and just make sure we can grab all that text and everything, all that good content in there. Okay, let's push that over. Let's get that nice and aligned here, just a little bit up. There we go. That's perfect. What does that look like? How's that look? It's not bad. All right. Okay. Actually, before we do that, do a drop shadow, because when we get into the VHS stuff, it gets in a little bit into the nitty gritty here and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and drag this over and just try to take a closer look at what we need. So nice thing about drop shadow is you can just change up the direction of it and how far it goes, extending out. You can see there. So, okay, I always have a rule of thumb. I always keep it in the bottom left corner for when I do drop shadows. Don't know why. I did that years ago. It seemed to work. So I've just, as a creative type thing, or just making sure that everything stays consistent, I've always kept it that way. So we're going to extend that out and everything. There's a little bit more softness, a little bit more opacity to it. Okay. Let's actually keep the softness as is. Let's bring it in just a little bit. I think that looks pretty good. Yeah, let's lower the opacity just a tad. Perfect. These are the things and everything when it comes to editing. You're playing around with a lot of the graphics and stuff like that. And just sometimes it takes forever. Oh, I got an itch in my back. Oh, it's one. Oh God, dear God, it's like that unreachable. Oh, that's the worst one. Oh God, why is it? It's so bad. Hold on, I gotta do a bear thing here. Oh, okay. Yeah, that didn't do shit. Oh my God. Yeah, on the first stream too. Yeah, man, that's great. That's great. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and stream just a whole hour of you itching your fucking back? Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why is it still there? Okay. I think I got it. Okay. Back to where we were at. Jeez. Yeah, did you see Matt's first stream? Yeah, it was awesome. He just scratched his fucking back the entire time. Oh, yeah, that sounds pretty nice. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, cool. Boom, just like that. Boom, just like that. We're just gonna highlight all these, make it in one swift move. Fucking Thanos snap. There we go. Love it. Love it to see it. Love to see it. Love to see it. All right, cool. We're just gonna do, and I mean, this is how fast sometimes this stuff is, especially with the copy paste stuff. I mean, you can just go ahead and ball out. As well as we want to do a VHS transition in the middle of each one, so we're gonna increase that in. And okay, let's see how it looks so far. Why is it zoomed? Oh, that's right. Oh, damn it. I forgot it does this. Oh, shit. Yeah, if you didn't notice, it added this border on the around it and stuff like that. Don't know what I'm talking about. See? Yeah, that black border to it. I never actually like realized, I guess, or never noticed it showing up before. Because whenever I'm doing this effect, it's like full screen, right? So that's interesting. Frame style. Okay, that should be it for my theory. Oh shit. Okay, so it just keeps it on there. Okay, so in that case, then I'll just do a nice little thing. All right, it's gonna be easier to do a crop. I hate this. Is what I hate about this. Yeah, see, it bends it around, doesn't keep it at an even square and everything like that. There's a certain way to do it. I think you hold down a hotkey or something like that, to make this whole thing you know, stop being a mask, I guess you could say. Okay, that deleted it. So, okay. I'm gonna add in a crop here because before I do any of these transitions, I just want to make sure this is cropped and in my frame the way I want it to be. So, okay. So you're telling me just by adding the crop in that it just took it out anyways, right? Does it go down to the edge? Let's see. Yeah, yeah, just about. That is the thing about Premiere, Adobe Premiere. Just fucking has things happen like that. I don't know. It definitely took away the drop shadow though, so that's gonna be an issue. Um, yeah. Okay. So what we can do for this is a thing called nesting, where basically you just make it an independent clip without all the effects and stuff like that. Effects are still there, but um essentially it's its own thing, so you don't have to worry about different things that are on there. So I'll nest that and then add in the drop shadow. Connecting to universe dashboard. It never takes this long. It's probably because I'm streaming right now. It's taking this long. It's fine. It's all good. Uh-oh. Camera did the thing again. I gotta figure out what that is. It like auto shuts off and then it comes back on. Really strange. Okay. It's got aged VHS and everything. We got bad tracking, bad VCR, cable vision. I remember using that one. Yeah. Okay. Tape damage, yes. Okay. Yep. Okay. Post noise. That's a little too much. Okay. Yep. VHS. SVHS. Nope. Not much of a difference there. We're we're coming into the late night hours and we're going to go ahead and edit everything on here. For some reason my voice went really, really deep and I don't know why. Welcome back to the ATFR stream where I'm saying random bullshit into a microphone and editing at the same time. If you're still listening, and I hope you are, we're at 56 minutes and 30 seconds left on the stream. Or sorry, so far on the stream. So less than 4 minutes left. So I got to speed up with this is what I need to do. Good, gotta go. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. Okay, so no. It's a lot of things with these things is that you just got to play around with the effects. See, that's just so. Oh God. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. It's a little dark there. That's fine. This is an effect that a lot of people don't realize is a really good way to make things look like it's VHS, and it's called emboss. It essentially is you just refine the edges around everything. And so if you just play around with it, yeah, that's what it was, blended with the original. You can kind of bring out the edges on everything, which kind of gives it that old look to it, that VHS look essentially. We're at 88%. Let's see how that looks. That's not bad. Brightness into that because it's kind of bothering me how dark that is. But contrast, a little bit of brightness, a little bit of contrast. That's the thing about a lot of these things is that you just gotta walk it in. You just gotta walk it into what we really want it to look like. Cool. Okay, so we got the universe VHS. We got that. Okay, so now what we want to do is copy that onto everything else. It's going to be the VHS effect on everything else. That. Okay. Now let's go over to the crop. Didn't really do much. I guess we'll have to adjust everything manually, especially with the crop, which is kind of interesting. Because again, like you saw earlier, it had those like black bars going around the other clips. So that's really weird. And we just got to go ahead and ease this in a little bit. Oop, there we go. 1%. Jesus. 1%. We'll do a 0.7. There we go. That's good. Okay. And we got this one. We're going to do the same crop here. Yep. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Oh, not that one. Okay. Because you got to go through each and every clip and stuff like that and see like how they're cropped in. So I literally I cannot explain. I do not understand why the other one had those very big like the bars and stuff like that on the or weird cropping to it and stuff. So not really sure how to explain that or understand why that happened. Like I said, these are just things that happen in After Effects. Is that just shit happens? I guess. um, really do much on that one. So let's see what's going on here. Um, that is really not much. Really do much of a difference except for just okay. These aren't necessarily so clear on the emboss. It's fine. This is just a loading screen. Of course, every project want to make sure that it's a good product coming out. Of course, absolutely. At the same time, also when it's just a starting screen that people are just going to skip over in a VOD, and to this day, I still don't remember what the meaning of VOD is, but essentially, it yeah. Oh wow, well, I just hit 1 hour. Okay, all right, let's wrap this up. Let's go ahead and add the VHS transitions onto everything. And then, nope, that's not what I was looking for. It just transitions onto everything. And then all we need to do is add, um, and so for the music and stuff to play in these intros and stuff like that, I can throw onto the timeline here and have it play in the background of the stream and stuff like that. But at the same time, I want to figure out what the audio issue is with the stream and see how I can get that fixed myself. Um, just so that way everything is fine and dandy, and then I could also play custom music over top of these. So I want to figure that out before I end up adding any music to this. Yeah, I guess that's the theme to my story here. All right, we got the drop shadow. We can do this, like I said, pretty quick and okay. Okay. Some softness to it. Okay. Got the hiccups right now. Okay. All right. All right. That's not bad. That's some distance to it. Dear God, that is a lot. Okay. Break down the opacity just a hair, and there we go. It's not bad. Right? Oh, it does a full screen transition. God damn it. Actually, kind of works. Actually kind of works. You can't really see it clearly in the footage here because again, if you see the timeline here, it's all red, meaning that it's not fully rendered. So this clip, even if it's only a minute long, and I have a nice great computer here, but at the same time also it's a minute long, has a lot of stuff going on with it, so it's going to take a while. So in conclusion, I think that's a stream right there. I've been going on for an hour and 3 minutes now. I'm just about to hit 3 minutes, rambling, going through these videos and stuff, and showing you a little bit of the editing process that I go through. There's a lot more to it than that, of course. I've been doing this for God knows how long, but at the same time, also, if you're watching right now, and if you finally reached the end of this stream and watched everything else, I hope I was a little bit of a source of entertainment for you. I hope that if you played me in the background, that it was helped you study or complete some household chores and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, it's just a stream. It's just I guess a little podcast of my own, I guess. No, I'm not going to call it a podcast. But good night, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. If you're watching this in the future and stuff like that, hope you enjoyed my very first stream for the ATFR channel. More to come, hopefully, in the future. Kind of just depends on how it all works out. But I appreciate you being here. I appreciate every single one of you, and I hope to talk to you soon. Thanks a lot. Peace.